when you put a band-aid over a serious motherfucking wound, bro, like something that's severe, it's like that ain't gonna be enough. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna bleed through the bandage. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said you ain't really get stitched up, because if you really got stitched up, you really heal for real. You know what I'm saying? The inside and the outside. So that's why I said, because you said basically it could pretty much get regurgitated pretty much. It could come back because you really still, it's still in the back of your subconscious. You know what I'm saying? Like you never really let it go. You just like, you know what, I'm just gonna put it in the back of my mind and just keep moving forward because this is all I know and this is what I was taught. So that's all I know. And I don't know how to I actually didn't really deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought I did, but this shit's still eating me up inside. You see what I'm saying? Welcome to the pod, man. We back with another banger. Today we're gonna talk about trauma. You feel me? Um, I just want to say, first of all, bro, you should fall in love with trauma, especially as a man, because it'll help build you up and build mental fortitude. I just want to say that first and foremost. But I'm gonna let bro take the floor. You know what I'm saying? He the one who came up with the topic, and I thought it was a great idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him explain. You know what I'm saying? You know how you feel about trauma and shit. So
Yeah, bro. So when we on the topic of trauma, right? Like just traumatic experiences in general, everybody has them. But you got to kind of know how to navigate through them. And like, I went through something today where I really just had to like realize that my trauma was, in a sense, holding me back from getting to what I was trying to get to in life. Not understanding, like, like when you think you passed something, but you just realize that you just been you realize that you've come to an understanding and you become okay with it, so you know how to move along with it, but you never healed from it. So when I realized that today, it was like I don't keep it real, like I was having a heated conversation and I was up there, like I was real life up there, and then something just clicked in my spirit. I swear, like in the next second, all I said was, I was like, you know what, it's okay. And it just all like, I finally understood, like, the reason that I feel like I be stuck or I be this, that, and the third is because I allow what I done been through to stop me from going forward. So like, something that like I told myself today was like, a dream is a reality waiting to happen. I'm stuck at, like, I'm like at a fork in the road because I ain't never really just really took my shit in or nothing like that. I really just,
so basically, what you saying is a recap. So what you saying is you realize that you only put a band-aid over the problem. You didn't actually get the problem stitched up.
nah, not
You
even a
ain't heal it
band-aid.
up.
Motherfuckers, they tell you, like, where we from, it's like, we ain't really, like, emotionally there. So, like, motherfuckers could really check out of this world and disassociate from shit. So, like, once you get so comfortable in this disassociative state, it's like, why the fuck would I come back and really deal with this shit? And
Right.
then you could trick yourself out and really think that you done, forgave motherfuckers that you should have forgave so that you could heal, or really took the time and the effort. And,
Right.
shit could be good for a certain amount of time, but that could just be a high that you feeling. And once it really come down and you really just back in real life, it's like, I never really dealt with this shit.
Yeah, that's exactly why I said you put a band-aid on a problem, because it's like when you put a band-aid over a serious motherfucking wound, bro, like something that's severe, it's like that ain't gonna be enough. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna bleed through the bandage. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said you ain't really get stitched up, because if you really got stitched up, you really heal for real. You know what I'm saying? The inside and the outside. So that's why I said, because you said basically it could pretty much get regurgitated pretty much. It could come back because you really still, it's still in the back of your subconscious. You know what I'm saying? Like you never really let it go. You just like, you know what, I'm just gonna put it in the back of my mind and just keep moving forward because this is all I know and this is what I was taught. So that's all I know. And I don't know how to I actually didn't really deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought I did, but this shit's still eating me up inside. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. It's just motherfuckers, like, like when you grow up and it's just, it is what it is.
Exactly. That's my favorite saying.
But a nigga can only go through so much of it is what it is until
Facts.
you realize, like,
It ain't what it is.
like, it ain't at
You
all. Like,
feel
this
me?
shit not it. Like,
It's not.
because a nigga really start to, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, for a long time a nigga couldn't feel nothing. So I really didn't. I was just coasting through life. Like, when you really start feeling shit and it's like, yo, it's a awkward feeling because you don't know what the fuck it is. It hit different. So when you start realizing, like, God damn, maybe if I would have dealt with this shit, I wouldn't even be in the situation that I'm in.
Right. That made me think about Hustle's Ambition by 50 Cent, bro. The niggas around me so cold, man, my heart done froze.
Look at me, this is the life I chose. Around me so cold, man, my heart done froze.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real shit. Like, when you around like other individuals in society and your parents and they upbringing you when they still kids themselves, right, having kids, they only
Facts.
know how to teach you what they know, which ain't really a whole lot. So then it's like they instill toxic traits in you,
It's the
and
blind leading the blind.
pretty much, and it's like you grow numb just like they are to an extent, right? But behind closed doors, they crying and they self to sleep and stuff like
Facts.
that. And then a couple years down the line, you're gonna be feeling the same way and probably doing the same
Facts.
thing. And that's why I feel like a lot of men's like suicide rates are so high, because it's like we harbor so much shit. Because it's like, think about it, even when you dating, right?
Right.
That's gonna leak into your relationships and shit, and that could fuck up a lot of good opportunities. You know what I'm saying? For
Facts.
long-term relationships. And it's like you just like fuck, and it's like you gotta deal with that shit. Plus you dealing with their partner too, because everybody has their own baggage, bro. Everybody has baggage, and that's just what it is. So it's like you dealing with your own shit. You dealing with your parents. You dealing with your girl. If you have kids, you dealing with that shit. You know what I'm saying? The system is fucked up, so you gotta deal with the system too.
Life
You know
is
what I'm saying?
overwhelming.
Life is very
That's
overwhelming,
what it is.
and that's why we off on ourselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit ain't no joke. Like, men's mental health, bro. Like, that's why I do this shit right here, man, for y'all, because it's like a lot of people don't know this shit. Like, some people might be like, man, that shit basic information. It's really not though, because you don't know what you don't know, and that's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that I know and get on this camera and talk about is because I lived it. You know what I'm saying? I either lived it, I experienced it, or I saw it, or motherfucker, I don't did my, you know what I'm saying? I don't did the work on it pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick up books. You know what I'm saying? Do your own research and shit. Like, a lot of shit that I know, bro, like, it come from the Most High as well. You feel me? And having these talks with brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, we always, you know what I'm saying, come together and brainstorm different ideas and shit. Like, that's how we better ourselves and challenge ourselves to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to stay stagnant. You feel me?
That's a
You
fact.
gotta do something you ain't never did before to achieve something you've never had. And that's just what it is. You feel me? Shit, what you gotta add to that?
Shit, that was a lot, goddamn. That was a lot, no bullshit.
Yeah, bro, but
That nigga say, do your research. Shout out, J-Man.
hey, bro.
Do your research on J-Man. What that nigga be saying.
Bro, hey,
Nah, but like, real shit though, like, I can only speak on our culture, bro. I just know, like, that's why it's a lot of young niggas who really is fucked up right now. Because we live this fast-ass life, but that's all we really know, bro, because we ain't never had no example. And a lot of motherfuckers don't really want to say, yeah, our mamas did the best they fucking could, but, bro, it's a lot of shit they couldn't teach us, gang. So,
a lot of shit.
it's niggas ain't never really had no real example, and motherfuckers know what I mean by a real example. Like,
Yeah, like,
you know, so, like,
a real figure.
yeah, like, where you get taught, where you really get taught, like, where your principality comes from. And, you know, niggas had to learn shit off the muscle and really just understand, like, okay, yeah, this is right. Niggas damn near taught themselves what right and wrong is, you know?
You did.
So,
you
like,
did.
and that's no shade to, you know, our people or nothing like that, but it's like, real life, it's tough. We live in a very tough society right now, and the older generation can't really understand us. Especially with, like, the way, man, life moves so fast now, bro. Like,
It do.
it's like you, at the age of 22, if you not fucking making 100,000 a year, you damn near done failed. Like, that's the way that they'll paint this picture for you. So, it's tough, bro. It really is.
As a man too, like, just by default, just because of the gender you are and what you have between your legs, bro, like, you're born with so much pressure on you, peer pressure, and like,
bullshit.
you gotta have everything figured out. Like, you gotta be able to build your life from scratch, figure out what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Work a steady job, develop some type of skill or trait that's gonna bring you money and consistently.
Yeah.
Then you gotta save your money, put it up, invest it, so that you can build something for a family to support you and a woman, a couple kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do a whole lot. And you can't show no weakness or nothing. Even if you feel down and out, you have to break away and deal with that on your own, or go to your homies, because you can't break down in front of your child and your girl, because at the end of the day, their biology is going to kick in and overrides everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why you may have heard like other men tell you, hey, learn from me. Do not cry or show weakness in front of your girl and your kids and stuff like that, because they'll inadvertently lose respect for you. And it's like, they're exactly right, because I did that with you know what I'm saying, a woman that I was seeing before, right? I broke down because, like, man, I couldn't love her the way she wanted me to love her. It's like, she really wanted me to be with her, but it's like, I haven't been in a relationship in so long, bro, and I did not want to have a baby with her, fam. I didn't see her fit for I didn't see her fit as the woman for my child, bro. And on top of that, I don't even want kids, you feel me? So it wasn't an ideal situation for me, and it fucked me up mentally. I had a black pit in my stomach. Like, I damn near thought about, like, I ain't gonna talk about who I was going off, but like, man, listen, bro, I thought about some crazy shit, like throwing a motherfucker down the stairs, nigga jumping off of buildings, all type of shit. like, bro, this shit ain't funny, bro. Like, this shit real life, bro. Like, man, you got so much on your shoulders as a young
Nigga
man,
ain't give
bro.
no disclaimer, just talk about jump off a building.
Bro, like,
what,
bro, for real, bro, like, this fucking, like, let's end it all. Fuck it. Like, it's up.
I
It
feel
is
like
up.
everybody done been there though. Like, where's
For
this time?
real.
Like, where's it? Like, fuck this shit, man. I'm trying to
Yeah, I'm gonna crash out.
Davies, what's another? Sometimes I wish I couldn't see the shit outside, but I wouldn't be me. Keep telling me they broke the chain. Why the fuck I ain't free? Little brother caught my phone while they were fleeing the scene. Got a story like the way Nadine Ripley's could believe. Smile circle, that's how I like it. Not too many kicking you with me. Bad bitch staring in my eyes. Okay, she into me with me. Nice young handsome nigga, bitches pleasure me for free. I hate going